In this short video, you'll learn about federal agency decisions and guidance documents. Specifically, you'll learn what agency decisions and guidance documents are, why they are important for legal research, and where you can find them. Let's talk about agency decisions first. Federal agency opinions are adjudications to enforce legislative or regulatory standards. They are similar to court opinions, and that they are statements of fact, decision, and reasoning. They resolve disputes and can sometimes operate as precedent. In this regard, agencies have what is often called a quasi-judicial function. Agency litigation parties are usually the government and a private party. Most hearings are conducted by an administrative law judge, or ALJ, who issues an initial decision. Decisions can be appealed to agency commissioners who may adopt the ALJ's decision or develop their own. Decisions can also be appealed to a federal court, usually one of the U.S. Courts of Appeals. Opinions are often written to explain decisions. Agency decisions are important because they can help you interpret a statute or regulation that is associated with a given agency, or they can help you applying your particular set of facts to the function of a regulation. Unlike regular case law, there isn't a national reporter system for federal agency decisions, so this means that agency decisions are not published all in one place. Some decisions may be easy to find, while other agencies may not publish the decisions at all because they are informally adjudicated. You can generally find agency decisions in 4 different places: through databases like Westlaw Next, Lexis Advance, Bloomberg Law, and Hein Online, on agency websites, in loose leaf services, and in officially published reports of decisions. Now I'll give you an example of each of these 4 categories. Westlaw Next has agency decisions under their content category Administrative Decisions and Guidance. The EPA Office of Administrative Law Judges Decisions, Orders, and Filings gives access to agency decisions organized by year on the EPA website. Traditional loose leaf services in print were updated through binders, where you replaced pages, hence the term loose leaf. Today, these services are often available in both print and online. An example of a loose leaf service that reports federal agency decisions is the Federal Labor Relations Reporter, which reports the decisions of the Federal Labor Relations Authority. Some libraries have the Federal Labor Relations Reporter in print, but here you see that it's available online through Bloomberg Law. Finally, some agencies have official reports for their decisions. An example of an official report of agency decisions is the Federal Communications Commission record, which reports the cases from the FCC. A note about official agency decision reports. The Blue Book says that if an agency decision is reported in one of these, then you're supposed to cite to this source. Okay, now let's talk about guidance documents. Guidance documents are like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. That's because guidance documents can take many different forms. They can be agency manuals, guides, handbooks, policy statements, interpretive rules, private advice letters, etc. They do not have the same binding force as regulations, and they are not subject to the notice and comment procedure of the Administrative Procedure Act. Guidance documents are important because they represent an agency's current thinking. They can help you see how an agency might respond in a given situation. They can explain how an agency interprets existing law, or they can announce a tentative policy. So guidance documents are important in lots of ways. You can find guidance documents on agency websites and databases. Probably the best place to find guidance documents is on agency websites. Here's an example from the EPA website. Sometimes you can find guidance documents on databases. For example, Westlaw Next and Bloomberg Law both have guidance documents that you can search. One hint when researching federal agency guidance. Sometimes, like here, the guidance documents are helpfully labeled guidance. But sometimes this isn't the case. You'll just need to remember that documents such as handbooks, manuals, policy statements, etc. are considered guidance, even if they may not have the word guidance in the title. You now have the basics of doing research on federal agency decisions and guidance documents. In the fifth video in this series, you'll learn how to research Ohio administrative law. If you have any questions about this video or any other video in this series, contact a librarian at Research Services either by phone or email, or ask us in person in the library.